On this basis, on the 16th of April 2006, a group of pilgrims from Kachara House went to Ganden in Mungod, India, to make offerings of a set of robes and a Manjushri statue for each of the monks of Ganden. 63 of us from many different countries such as Malaysia, Singapore, the United Kingdom, the United States, Switzerland and Thailand, led by His Eminence Tsem Tulku Rinpoche, were fortunate enough to make an amazing trip to Ganden to make this most meritorious offering. Gaden Monastery consists of two colleges, Jangze, who sit on the right side of the hall, and Shatse, who sit on the left. Jangze means north and Shatse means east. Tsem Tulku Rinpoche comes from Ganden Shatse, and usually offerings are only made to one's own college, but today our offerings go through the entire Gaden Monastery. The disciplinarian announces the list of offerings and the respective monetary value of each offering from Kachara House. This is a tradition to ensure that offerings are transparent to all. The offerings and the Lama Chopa Puja officially begin. Tsem Rinpoche leads the pilgrims into the Lachi and offers the body, speech and mind of Buddha to the throne representing His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. The offerings are presented with Tsem Rinpoche's aspirations and prayers on our behalf. Offerings are given with katas, which are usually a white silk or cotton cloth, and decorated with the 8 auspicious signs. Katas are traditionally offered to express respect and gratitude. Tsem Rinpoche offers katas to the High Lamas as a mark of respect. These High Lamas are revered for their attainments, their previous achievements like the Abbot Emeritus and previous incarnations. For example, Gyume Kensur means that he was previously an abbot of Gyume, the Tantric college. His Holiness Dzong Rinpoche's previous incarnation was Tsem Rinpoche's root guru. After almost 5 hours of prayer, it was all over. The monks leave the Lachi to continue with their usual daily routine of lectures, study, and debate. Before and while they leave the prayer hall, they recite the dedication prayer. May all conducive conditions arise and all obstacles be pacified in order to increase infinitely the doctrine of the spiritual king Tsongkhapa. Their walking out into the world as they recite this prayer symbolizes a spreading of Tsongkhapa's teachings far and wide. Kachara pilgrims have the rare honor of taking a photo with the High Lamas of Ganden. By the smiles on all the pilgrims' faces, everyone was moved by the morning's offerings and inspired from the heart to help Ganden any way we can. We were even more touched later when we found out that the Lama Chopa Puja had not been compulsory, and the sheer number of monks who participated showed us their humble appreciation of our offerings and their deep respect for Tsem Tulku Rinpoche. We also learned from the monastery later that the 63 of us had been the largest group of pilgrims to ever visit Ganden, and that today's offering was the first time that anybody had made offerings to every single monk in the monastery. Tsem Tulku Rinpoche pauses outside the Lachi for a moment to explain to us that it is very unusual to have photos with the abbots and High Lamas. He then invited us to go to visit his college, Ganden Shatse, where they will be holding a Satrap Puja shortly. Ganden Shatse is just a short walk across the courtyard from Ganden Lachi.
Shatse Monastery, right? Ganden Shatse. You come to my home now.
We follow Tsem Rinpoche to the audience room upstairs.
You have to understand, this monastery is the extension of the original in Tibet. In Tibet, the original Ganden was built 600 years ago by Lama Tsongkhapa, and it was predicted by Lord Buddha himself. It was predicted. Shatse and Jangse belong to one monastery, but because of administration, it's separate. So myself, I'm responsible for Ganden Shatse Monastery.
Geshe La, representing the Ganden Shatse Educational Department, presents the body, speech and mind offerings to Rinpoche, and after exchanging blessings, he humbly requests Rinpoche to live long and to continue turning the wheel of Dharma. The abbot of Ganden Shatse, Ken Rinpoche, puts on his hat to receive the body, speech and mind offerings from Tsem Tulku Rinpoche. In making these offerings, we are actually making the sincere aspiration that we may achieve the same good qualities of body, speech and mind as the high Lamas and Buddhas. Rinpoche offers a kata to the abbot to receive his blessings. The abbot, out of extreme humility, insists on making the first offering instead. It was wonderful to see such spontaneous mutual respect. They then share an affectionate moment together. Next, Tsem Rinpoche offers body, speech and mind to the abbot emeritus, Kensur Konchok Chering Rinpoche, and then he humbly offers the body, speech and mind of Buddha to his root guru, His Holiness Kyabje Song Rinpoche. Chen Rinpoche bows low to show great humility and respect and makes aspirational prayers before each offering. Finally, he offers a kata to His Holiness, which His Holiness places over Rinpoche's shoulders as an acceptance of his prayers and a blessing. Tsem Rinpoche visits the Satrap chapel and makes prayers at the Satrap altar. Here, he offers a kata to the Satrap statue, which was handmade by His Holiness Trijang Rinpoche, one of the tutors to His Holiness the Dalai Lama. We now make our way to His Holiness Zong Rinpoche's household, known as his ladrang. Tsem Rinpoche shows utmost reverence with full prostrations to his root guru, His Holiness Zong Rinpoche. We were then hosted for tea by Pukang Kangzen, Rinpoche's Kangzen. Monks from Pukang Kangzen make an offering of the pundit's hat to Tsem Rinpoche to request him to turn the wheel of Dharma.
This is a gift from my Kangzen to me. It's a Dharma hat asking me to turn the wheel of Dharma, to spread Lama Tsongkhapa's teachings. When they give you the hat, it means that it's according to rank. It's a very auspicious Tsongkhapa's hat. And remember, this is auspicious. Why? It's given by the 400 monks. They represent them. So when they give you this hat, it means you have the authority to wear it, because not everybody can wear Lama Tsongkhapa's hat. Very nice. Good, right? Lama Tsongkhapa's hat.
With the acceptance of the monk's offering and for auspiciousness, Tsem Tulku Rinpoche puts on the pundit's hat. This represents that he accepts their request for him to turn the wheel of Dharma. We look out to the debate hall of Ganden from Pukang Kangzen.
Take a picture of this land with a tree.
This is a piece of land which Rinpoche has leased from Ganden to build a guest house, so that future pilgrims from Kachara can come and take retreats, pray, or simply bask in the serenity that is Ganden. Rinpoche's dream is to make Ganden accessible to us. Let us do our best to make his dream come true. We walked past the monks' dormitories that Tsem Rinpoche raised funds to build in 1992. At the debate hall, where Kachara House sponsored the marble flooring, Tsem Rinpoche looks at the altar.
Guess what they gave me or us, which is wonderful. They gave Buddha Shakyamuni Tanka as a gift, because we sponsored the floor, and 8 volumes of the written works of His Holiness Kyabje Trijang Rinpoche. So these are Trijang Rinpoche's own writings, his biographies, and different subjects written by His Holiness Trijang Rinpoche himself.
Again, showing utmost humility, Geshe Yeshe invites Tsem Rinpoche to sit on the throne out of respect for Rinpoche's rank as a High Lama. Several monks from Ganden Jangze come to present body, speech and mind offerings to Tsem Rinpoche. Geshe Yeshe also presents body, speech and mind to Rinpoche. Geshe Yeshe presents a kata and gifts to Tsem Rinpoche with gentle humility.
Have a seat. It's not from a perfume or wash. It's a smell. It's called holding your bowels very well. So we used to call it the Geshi of Vinaya, or Geshi of.
We had a wonderful surprise at the end of the day. The monks offered a Manjushri statue back to each and every one of the pilgrims. It was an incredible way to end a day of meeting and receiving blessings from these living treasures of Tibet. It had been a long, amazing day, and we will never forget what a precious, priceless, and privileged day today has been for the rest of our lives.